Speaking of who I'm not a fan of, anti-vaxxers. I'm not a fan of anti-vaxxers. I've talked about this before, and we're currently in a situation right now where, according to the World Health Organization, anti-vaxxers are a threat to global health. That's right, folks. People who are anti-science are now considered a threat to global health. And you know what? Given the fact that 14 cases of measles broke out just north of Portland, Oregon, because of people who don't want to vaccinate their children, yeah, I'm going to also go right there and sit there and go, yeah, I think you guys are you're a threat to global. Anyway, it says here, anti-vaxxers, or those who oppose vaccines, are deemed a top threat to global health in 2019 by the World Health Organization. Vaccine hesitancy, as the United Nations agency calls it, threatens to reverse progress made in tackling vaccine preventable diseases. Yeah. See, I have a 13-month-old daughter who we just took in to go get her first year shots, get her round of vaccines and get her shots and everything else. And at first, my girlfriend and I were a little bit like, do we want to do this? Because, I think the question's always there. The question always comes up, right? You always want to think about it for a second. But then, yes, we put our faith in science. We put our faith in our doctor. We read up on the vaccines ourselves. And we feel confident in our decision that our daughter will not then contract and spread measles. Because that feels like the responsible parent thing to do. People who don't vaccinate their kids come across as this kind of people that feed their children like frappuccinos, like venti frappuccinos from Starbucks when they're 4 years old as a treat, and then wonder why obesity runs in the family later on. Anyway, now the organization in a recently released list said that while vaccines are one of the most cost-effective ways of avoiding disease, there are several reasons, including complacency, convenience, and confidence, that are to blame. Vaccination has caused certain diseases like polio and diphtheria to become rare in the United States. Indeed, vaccines help in the body to develop an immunity to diseases by imitating infections so the body is able to more effectively combat those infections in the future. Saying here, if humans were to stop vaccinations, more children would get sick and more would die, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The federal agency warns that with a decrease in vaccinations, diseases that are almost unknown would stage a comeback. So what you have to sit here and basically think about is just to kind of use a Simpsons reference here, right? You have the World Health Organization saying to Helen Lovejoy, won't someone think of the children? While Helen Lovejoy shouts, won't someone think of the children? You see here? Isn't it just kind of ridiculous to think of it like that? People who want to sit there and go, oh, no, I'm not going to vaccinate my child because, it's, I don't want to be one of those parents. Oh, the safe kind, the healthy kind, the kind that teaches their child that, that it's okay to get vaccinated because it's saved millions upon millions of lives, and that by not doing it, you engage in selfish, abhorrent behavior. You want to be one of those parents? You know what I'm looking forward to, guys? I'm not going to kid you on this one. I'm looking forward to when, Maury Povich or Dr. Phil legitimately runs out of shitty content for their frickin' program. And then they go on there and they bring on anti-vaxxers and the children who hate them. The little girl that's like, Mom, if you just would have gotten me vaccinated, I would not have contracted measles. And then they get into a fight over it. She's like, I just wanted to make sure my little baby didn't get autism, but I got measles. See how that works out? Fear of the unknown causes people to do some of the really stupidest crap. The stupidest crap in this whole world. It really is true. It's so damn true. Hey, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Since you're here, why don't leave a comment? Let me know what you think about stuff. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do that as well. And you check out any of these great, fantastic, amazing commentary tracks by me. That's right. I'm not egotistical or narcissistic at all. I'm just your average, everyday, normal YouTuber. Thanks for watching.